spoon. Pause it. A good place to pause. Leah, and today we're going to be making some gluten-free strawberry shortcake. So as you can see, I have all my ingredients that we're going to need, and I'm posting the recipe online so you'll be able to follow along with me and see everything I have. So let's get started. So I already preheated the oven to 450 degrees, and what we're going to be doing first is making the shortcake actually. And we're going to be using some gluten-free all-purpose flour and salt, a bunch of other stuff actually. So let's see what we need. So first we have to, I'm also reading it on my phone. First we have to mix flour, baking powder, salt, and sugar in a large bowl. Now that we have all of our dry ingredients, we're just going to mix them up a little bit. Get it all even. We don't want extra salty or extra sugary parts of our shortcake. Cool. Now we're going to be moving on to the wet ingredients for this, and we're going to use a separate bowl to combine those, and that's going to be the heavy whipping cream and 1 large egg. Now that I have all of the wet ingredients mixed up, we're going to mix it in with the dry ingredients and actually get the dough ready. So here we go. Now that we have our dough all set up, we're going to take apart some little pieces to make our actual shortcake. So it actually depends on how big or small you want them. I've never made this before, so I don't know how big we're gonna need it. But this looks like a good size. We'll just plop that right there. And we're gonna be doing this for all of the dough. Perfect. So now what we're gonna do is we wanna flatten them so they're not too round. So we're just gonna press down a little bit so they look kind of like a cookie, but yep. Now we're going to be doing this special technique that's actually going to allow it to brown the tops. So what we're going to do is we're going to dip one of our spoons just into the heavy whipping cream, get it kind of wet a little bit, and we're going to brush the tops of the biscuits. And then what we're going to do is take some of our sugar and just sprinkle it on top a little bit. And we're going to be doing that for all of them. Now that we are done with our biscuits, we're going to be putting them in the oven for about 10 to 12 minutes, and then we're going to be working on the filling for them. So I just set my timer, and now we're going to be working on the whipped cream filling. So what we're going to need is our cream cheese, salt, our powdered sugar, and our heavy whipping cream and vanilla. So the first thing we're going to do is put some cream and set it aside. So I got something to get the 2 tablespoons of cream in. So first we're going to pour that in. So we have 1 and 2. Great. Next, what we're going to do is put 1 cup into the bowl. And good. Next, we're going to whisk this until it starts looking a little bit like cotton candy in a cloud. Got our peaks formed. Now we're going to add the sugar. So we have our powdered sugar here, and we're going to add, what's it say? Half a cup. So we'll just take our little 4th cup, rip the hole open, put 1 in. And 2. There we go. Now we're going to mix that a little bit more and then transfer it into the refrigerator and then move on for the cream cheese part. So I've already put the whipped cream in the refrigerator, and now we're going to be moving on to the cream cheese part. So what we're going to do is take our bowl, and we need to put 8 ounces of cream cheese at room temperature into it. Oh. And apparently our biscuits are done, so let me get those quick, and then we'll continue making this. So then we're going to add the vanilla and the salt. So we need 1 teaspoon of vanilla. So that is this one. Don't do what I did. It's just going to be extra vanilla-y, I guess. And then we're going to get some salt. I'm just going to put that there. I'm a mess. Can you pause it? So I got everything on my phone, but you know, that's okay. Cooking's about making messes, and that's what I just did. So now that that's all been done, I put the salt in, and now we're gonna put the 2 tablespoons of cream that I had set aside before. And then we're gonna mix it some more. Okay, and we're all done mixing this, so what we're gonna do is get the whipped cream filling from the fridge, and we're going to put it inside of this one and then mix them both together. So let's get a spatula, and we're going to put all this in here. And we'll get all of it. And then we're gonna mix some more. Okay, so we got it all mixed, so we're gonna put it in the refrigerator to cool a little bit, as well as let the biscuits cool, and then we're going to assemble it after that.
A few moments later.
Now that we have everything made, we have the whipped topping, the biscuits, and we cut up our strawberries that we picked earlier. It's time to actually assemble it. And you can be as creative as you want with this, but I'm just going to start with the biscuit first. Put a little bit of the cream on it. That looks like a good amount. Then we can add some strawberries. I like extra. And top it off with some more. Doesn't look good, but I bet it will taste good. So let's see. Got everything in it. It's good. Like I said before, all of these recipes will be in the link in the bio, and you can be able to substitute however you want or experiment with different fruits like peaches or blueberries, and hopefully you have as much fun cooking it as I did.